What's going on YouTube? Josh here checking in. As you guys know, there haven't been very many videos on the channel, not nearly as much as there normally are. And granted, a lot of that is because I've been super busy. Over the summer I was away for about 3 months, and lately I've been flying all over the country interviewing for residency. But something that I haven't told you guys is I've actually been dealing with some of my own issues when it comes to lifting, and that's why I want to make this video. So, when it comes to lifting, one of the really important things that you as a lifter need to figure out is, why do you get your ass up and go to the gym? What is motivating you? What is that drive that tells you to go to the gym? Now, myself, I have this identity. One of the big ways that I identify myself is as a power lifter. For example, just think about what people put on their About Me, on their Instagram or their Twitter. You only have a few characters. So what do you say about yourself? How do you identify yourself? Identify myself as a medical student, as a power lifter, as a strength coach. Being a power lifter is a huge part of my identity. And for the past, more than 6 months, I haven't really felt like a power lifter. After my last competition in May, I slightly injured my back. I was away for a while. I wasn't able to lift that much. I ended up re-injuring my back, and my training was just really sporadic. And during this process, I ended up losing a bunch of weight, and more importantly, a bunch of strength. What is a power lifter without strength? I was having sort of an identity crisis. What is going on? I'm a power lifter, but I'm not strong, and I'm battling some injuries that are preventing me from lifting heavy weights. So if I can't lift heavy weights and I can't get stronger, what's going on? Finding this motivation to go to the gym, especially during a stressful time where my schedule was so crazy, was just it just wasn't a priority. It was just kind of taking a back burner. And it really took me a while to just sort of take a step back, and say, you have to be in this for the big picture. It's not just a good idea to have yourself stuck in this identity of just a power lifter, or if you're a bodybuilder or a figure competitor, the same thing. If you're not in contest condition and you're not lean and you don't have six-pack abs anymore, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't lose your motivation to continue going to the gym. And so actually the past several months, I've just gotten sort of a reinvigorated, so to speak, to be going to the gym. And interestingly, mostly because I've been dealing with some of these nagging injuries and things like that, and also because I did lose a fair amount of mass, I decided to sort of just do some bodybuilding stuff. And honestly, I'm having a great time. It's one of those things where I just had to sort of leave this powerlifting stuff just behind for a little bit. It's not to say that I'm not going to powerlifting anymore, but I just needed to sort of get myself out of this idea that I need to be on this structured powerlifting program, that I need to be going towards my next strength goal, because sometimes when you have that idea and it's just not possible to make that happen due to the circumstances, you end up, sort of shooting yourself in the foot, so to speak. I had these ideas where I had to have these very structured programs. I had to work towards these strength goals. And because of scheduling and because of, all these other excuses, essentially, that just wasn't going to happen. And so I was stuck in this position where I just didn't even know what to do. I didn't know why I was going to the gym. I didn't know what to go to the gym for. And honestly, the past few months, I've just been going to the gym and pretty much doing hypertrophy work. I haven't done anything for reps less than 6 or 7 in months. And it's been great. I've been putting on some size. I've been enjoying my training. And I've just been training to train. It's a crazy idea that I'm not training because I'm planning to compete anytime soon. I'm not training towards any specific strength goal. I guess, you could say my goal is to put on some size, which, has worked a bit. But it's just, I'm training just to train. Enjoy the journey. That's my word of advice. Enjoy the journey. Remember, why you're here. Remember bigger picture. Don't you get tunnel vision. You have this idea that You are this person. You are a bodybuilder. You are a power lifter, and that's who you are, and that's what you do. And you're a brother or sister in iron. And sometimes it's okay to lift just to lift.